So what I want to do next is I want to kind of show you one of the techniques I use. And the whole point of the day, we're not getting in depth yet. We're just getting the basics, getting comfortable, stuff like that. And what I want to show you, what I'll do when I'm posing. So if I'm posing, just free posing, just working on what looks good. I'll work off each pose. I will work off that pose, I'll change one thing, and then from that change, I'll change one more thing, and that's what makes things more fluid, transitions end up better, and you get more unique poses. So what will happen is, say if I start with a front double bicep. Okay. All right. I'll change one thing, maybe the angle, the tilt here. Alright, from that, what I'll do is I'll maybe change to here. So that's 3 different poses I just used when I started with the front double bicep. Okay, and that was all changes with pretty much my upper body. My foot tilted a little bit, but that was it. So now I'm here. So from here, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll open up my hand, I'll turn, and I'll display my tricep. That's going to spike my toe, display my calf and hamstring, and I can go from here easily to this pose here. From there, I could drop my knee, and I can hit another one here. Okay, so one change at a time, all of a sudden I went from the front, now I'm displaying my back. I open up my back here, all right, and something creative. I open it up, I hit the bicep pose, I turn again, and if I want to keep going for a 360, I could turn this way. If I want to display something differently, maybe grab my hip, boom. All right, open it up for the bicep, and I'll turn it around and I'll face the front again. So when I'm hitting my poses, I'm building off of each pose I hit. I might start with a mandatory, but I'm building off of it. And I'm turning it into something completely different. And that's kind of how I make my poses more creative. I make the routines fluid instead of thinking too hard. Because once you start doing it that way, you're going to feel more natural. You're just going to feel like it's second nature. Just, oh, this pose looks good.
You're dancing.
Let me change this. Oh yeah, exactly. Let me change this, open this, see how this looks. As opposed to, well, I knew that looked good. What else looks good?
Like
you know what I mean? Like, oh, I love side tricep. You know what I mean? Let me hit this here. Boom. Okay, and then I could turn that into this, and then it's like, well, okay, I've always wanted to hit a back lat spread on stage. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You're building off of each pose. So let's go ahead and build off each pose before we do a round of posing.